Hello friends, in our last video we understood about HTML's basic structure. We also understood what is doc type element, what is root element like HTML, and within this root element there are two sub elements like head element and body element. And why do we use all these elements? So everything we already included in our last video. Now here we'll talk about the attribute. What is attribute? Attribute is something that provides you additional information about the element. Suppose if I have written the root element like HTML, so in this HTML element that you see on the screen also, I have written one more word, and that is lang, L-A-N-G, lang. After that equal, and there are comma and en. It means quotation, and inside that quotation I have written en. What is this en and what is this lang? This is an attribute, and this is telling us that which type of language we are going to use to write the content or to provide the content on this HTML web page. So here, with the help of this lang attribute, we understand, okay, so this web page is going to use English language for all the contents that we are going to provide in this web page. The same way, there can be other attributes as well. Suppose if you have to create a heading on your web page like HTML tutorial. So for that we use element, heading element, h1 element. And now there can be different information about the heading, like the color of the heading. This is an attribute again. Second, one more information I can give about the heading element, that what should be the alignment of an element, like left side, right side, or on the center of the screen. So this is another one more information about the heading element. The same way, what is the font style, what is the font size, these all are additional information about the heading element, and all this information is called attribute. Now we'll also go to the VS Code editor, and here we'll understand how we can create a web page. So now this is my VS Code editor. Here I will go to the file menu, and you will get an option here, open folder. And I have already created a folder in my D drive. The name of the folder is HTML tutorial. I will select this and open this folder inside the VS Code editor. And here you see there are two more signs. One is to create the page, and second one is to create the folder inside the root folder HTML tutorial that I have already selected here. So I want to create a HTML web page. So for that I will create a file. I will click on this sign, new file, and I will write index.html. Now why do we use index and then .html? What does it mean? Index is the default home page, you can say. This is the default home page for any website. And .html is the extension name. With the help of this extension HTML, browser will understand, okay, so this file uses HTML code. And now let me use Emmet abbreviation, exclamation sign, and then I will press tab, and I will get the complete boilerplate. And you see the same structure that we already talked about in our last video. This is the first doc type, and this is the attribute, lang attribute, and the language is English. The same way, if you want to use Hindi language, we can write HI for the Hindi language. Then inside this there are two more sub element, head element and body element. Now if we have to run this page, so we have two options. Either we can go to the index.html, we'll click right button, means the right click on the mouse, and here I will click here open with the live server, and this will open the web page. Now you can see we have successfully created one web page using HTML. Now another way to open the page is just open the terminal in your VS Code editor, and here I will type start, then name of the file that I want to open. So this is the file index.html, index.html, and I will enter, and my page will again open. Look here. So this is a blank page. Let me try some of the text also. As we told you that heading element, for that we use h1 tag, and inside I can write any heading like HTML tutorial, and let me save it, and I will go to the index.html file. Here click the right button on the mouse and open with the live server, and now you see this is the HTML tutorial written on the screen. Now the attribute I want to give, and that is color. For that I will go again to the VS Code editor, and that is the text color. For that I would like to use a style, and here, because I want to keep the text color red, for that I will use color and then red. Okay, and I will save it and open it again using the open with the live server. Let's see what happens. Now you see here, this is the HTML tutorial now written in red color. So this way we can also provide more information about the element. Like here I provided the text color red using the style attribute.